My soul namaskars to everyone. Welcome to PMC. I am your Pradeep Aniruddha. My dear friends, there are so many people who live for their own cause, for their family cause. But there are some people who live for the cause of others. We can call them as an individual. When a person becomes enlightened, they share their enlightenment with others. They may form a group, and that group consciousness will contribute to the entire world. One such group consciousness that has contributed to the world meditation, to the world spirituality, and to the vegetarianism in the world is Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement. So we have Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji with us today, who is the founder for Worldwide Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement. So we will know his thoughts today. Namaste sir, welcome to the studio.
Namaste Baba, very happy to see you.
We are also very delighted to see you here today sir. Sir, my first question to you. It's been 30 years since you have started this movement. How do you feel at this juncture?
Not 30 years, it has been 40 years. This movement began in the year 1980. That is full 40 years.
How do you feel at this juncture where it's been 40 years?
Well, a little fulfillment. Having worked for these 40 years and seen the work of so many period masters all these 40 years, it gives me quite a good satisfaction. But much remains to be done. So we are all focusing on what remains to be done. The work has to continue until the last person on this planet Earth becomes a vegetarian, becomes a meditator, and becomes a student of spiritual science. Until the last person also becomes a vegetarian, becomes a meditator, becomes a student of spiritual science, our work is unfinished. When the last person, last human being also becomes a vegetarian, I will consider myself, yes, my work is finished. So these 40 years has been a good work done in that regard, and I expect very soon the whole world will become vegetarian. I would give just under 10-15 years. Yes, Swamiji.
Beautiful, sir. Sir, when I see you all the time, you are doing relentless work. Even the message of Bhagavad Gita is relentless work. If in 2 words it can be summarized. Nirantara karma. So how are you inspired to do this much of relentless work?
Swamiji, it is not my patience, it is my duty. I am duty bound. If I take up a work, I have to do it. If I don't take up a work, I don't care for it. But having taken up the work, I have to do it. I wanted the work to be done, so I have to see that it is done. It is my duty. If I have taken up a work, I will see every comma, every full stop when I am collecting a book. When I can't take the work, I say, Swami, I can't do it. But if I take it up, I will do it perfectly, to the best of my ability. And I don't feel tired, Swamiji. What to do? When you are doing spiritual work, you will never get tired. When you are doing only purely selfish work and material work, of course you will get tired. But whoever does spiritual work, so much energy he collects from his own spiritual work that he can never get tired. That is the secret of spiritual work. Nobody gets tired in spiritual work because it is tension free. And I am doing spiritual work. I can take up any amount of work. For us, spiritual people, spiritual work is play. Spiritual work is rest. Spiritual work is great peace of mind. Spiritual work is great energy. So, when you are doing spiritual work, it is self-sustaining. It is so with every spiritual science worker. I am just one of them.
Beautiful, sir. Sir, when a person works, what kind of expectation should he have towards the result of the work?
See, we should work with a goal, with an idea to get perfect results. Our goal is perfect result. Our work should give result. If I am correcting a book, it should be over in shortest possible time. I can't take 3 years or 3 months to correct a book. I must do it in 3 days or 2 days. And I will see to it that I will correct the same book again and again 10 times. Because first time you see correct a book, you cannot find out all the mistakes. Second time when you see, you will see a few more mistakes. So you have to see a number of times each and every work. That's what I do. Until finally I am satisfied that the work is perfect. I will continue my work. The goal of work is perfection in the shortest possible time. Both things are there.
Wonderful, sir. Sir, in Bhagavad Gita, there is this quote which says, Karmanye Vadhikaraste Phaleshu Kadachana. So we don't actually have to worry about the result at all. So just be focused on the current work. So how do you see it?
We are not focusing on the result, but we want the result, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
I want the book to be printed fast. I want the book to be printed well. I want the book to be flawless. Without the goal as perfection, no work is done. Work is done always, it's a means to an end. And what is the end? Perfection is the end. And perfection not in the next 20 years, the next 3 days, I want the book to be completed. Not in the next 20 years. So in the next 3 days, I must see every word, every comma, every full stop, every apostrophe s, every exclamatory mark, so that everything is perfect. And when I give it to a printer, I expect him to do it perfectly. Karmanye Vadhikaraste Phaleshu Kadachana. That sloka has to be understood in a particular context. Okay. What is the context? If you do any work, don't expect any accolades. Don't expect any financial rewards or recognition rewards. That's what it means. But when you are working, you must keep the target in your mind, which is the quality and timing. Otherwise it won't happen. It will keep on dragging on for the next 20 years, the same book. No. If you want to catch a train, you must rush from the home. No, I may catch the train, I may not catch the train. That is futile affair. You must leave early from your home, you must catch the train in right timing. You must run even, because you want to catch this train. So that sloka must be understood in its proper context, Baba, right?
Got it, sir. Thank you. Sir, in one of your classes, you were mentioning about this sloka, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Pardo Dhanuddhara, where you said one needs to imbibe the qualities of Krishna and also one needs to imbibe the qualities of Arjuna, not just worshipping them. So in the context of work, what can we learn from both of them?
See, we are simultaneously man and God. As man, we are Arjunas, we must be Arjunas. And as gods, we must be Krishnas. As Arjuna, we have to use our mind. And as Krishna, we have to be educated by our own soul. We have a mind, we have a soul. Mind is there for working, obeying the soul. Mind is the Arjuna, and the soul is the Krishna. This mind should be tempered by the soul. We want Arjuna to be guided by Krishna. Arjuna unguided by Krishna is not at all Arjuna. Mind unguided by soul is not at all mind, useful mind. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanuddhara means wherever there is a soul consciousness, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna means wherever there is soul consciousness, Partho Dhanuddhara. Dhanuddhara means he is ready to fight. That's why he has used the word Dhanuddhara. Partho is of course Arjuna, ready for action, according to the guidance of the soul. Where these two factors are there, you are your own Krishna and you have to be your own Arjuna. Your mind has to become Arjuna. Your soul is the Krishna. Everybody's soul is the Krishna. And everybody's mind has to be Arjuna. Ready for action according to the guidance of the soul. Wherever such situation is there, tatra Sri Vijayo Bhutir Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama. Sri means wealth. Vijaya means victory. Bhuti means happiness. Dhruva Nit means justice. All these four wonderful things will be there. Wherever there is soul consciousness, a mind ready to act under the guidance of the soul. This is the meaning of the sloka, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanodharha, Tatra Sri Vijayo Bhutir Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama. We are the Krishna and we are the Arjuna. The mind is the Arjuna, should be an Arjuna. The mind is often a Duryodhana, doesn't want to listen to the soul. A mind which does not want to listen to its own soul is called a Duryodhana. A mind which wants to listen to its own soulhood is called a Arjuna. And the soul is always Krishna. Soul is always Krishna. Soul is always Sakshi, witness. And the mind is the doer. The soul is the knower. Knower and the thinker. And Arjuna is the doer. The doer should listen to the thinker and the knower. The doer should not do anything on his own. Arjuna should not do anything on his own. Arjuna should always take the advice of Krishna to do or not to do. And of course Krishna says, hey, Yudhaya Krishna Nishchaya, kill all these people. The mind doubts, he is my grandfather, he is my brother, how can I kill all these people? The soul says, kill, there is no killing. You have to remove them from their, separate them from their physical bodies, that's all. So, I am glad you brought this sloka from Bhagavad Gita. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharha, Tatra Sri Vijayo Bhutir Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama. Sri is lot of wealth, well-being. Vijaya means victory in whatever you do. Bhuti is happiness. Dhruva Nit means justice. What needs to be done will be done by you. If the Arjuna is ready to listen to the Krishna.
Beautiful interpretation, sir. Thank you so much for that, sir. Sir, it's also said in Bhagavad Gita, Yogaha Karmasu Kaushalam. So that being in a state of yoga or a communion, does it really increase the efficiency of a person? Efficiency of the work done by a person?
What do you think?
I think yes, maybe for the benefit of everyone. I want you to explain it.
Yogaha Karmasu Kaushalam means through yoga you become more efficient in every karma, every action. If you are a musician, if you are a yogi also, your music will be much sweeter. If you are an engineer and a yogi also, your efforts in your engineering, when you construct a house, it will be perfect. So we want everybody to become a yogi, so that they become perfect in their own respective karmas. Every mother would be a much better mother if she is a yogi also. And she should become a yogi. Yoga, that is meditation, is compulsory for everybody. In every walk of life, meditation helps you. There can be no doubt in that. A calm mind can think better. A calm mind can work better. An energetic mind can work 24 hours.
Beautiful, sir. Thank you so much for that, sir. Sir, what is the core essence of Bhagavad Gita for us to practice every day?
The core essence of Bhagavad Gita is that there is no death. Death is only of the physical body, not of the soul, which enlivens the physical body. That exactly the core message, that's all. न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन्नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्य शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. न जायते, it is unborn. The Atma is unborn. The consciousness is unborn. न म्रियते, it never dies. When the body dies, the Atma doesn't die. न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. That's all is the message. When you understand that, you have understood the whole of Bhagavad Gita. That you are not the body, you are the Atma. Body dies, Atma will never die. That's all. as far as I know, Baba.
Beautiful, sir.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness.